What it do, y'all? This your man King Eric, the media assassin, coming at y'all with another video. Be sure to subscribe, hit the like button for me. So I want to talk about this here. I want to talk about that time where Ghostface Killer saved Wu-Tang. Freddie Fox said this on Industry Shakedown. I want to save hip-hop like Ghost did the Wu. What do you mean by that? Well, I'm going to take y'all back to... There was a time where Wu-Tang was no longer considered the face of the New York City rap scene. What do I mean by that is by 1998, you had groups like Rockefeller, the Terror Squad, Rough Riders, Murder Inc. All those groups and entities was emerging thanks to their flagship artists. And I'm talking about Jay-Z, Big Pun, DMX, and Ja Rule. RZA, on the other hand, he took a step back. He took a step back producing, executive producing, and the results of it to me seemed like the Wu solo projects suffered. Yeah, RZA did beats on those projects, but he wasn't overseeing them with his vision like that, and he basically fell to the backside and let those guys do their own thing and make their own decisions, because I think that was a part of their deal. Method Man, now his album was good. Took out 2000. GZA, it was okay. Deck, ODB, You God, the Wu compilations, Raekwon, all those guys dropped albums from 98 to 99, but to me, I like some of them, but they were seen as critical disappointments because RZA wasn't really involved with them. He'll throw him a beat or two, but for the most part, he wasn't involved. And you had the Clan members, they were picking unknown producers, and that it kind of watered down the sound. Plus, you have to take under consideration that RZA, people seen that RZA went very far left with the Bobby Digital album. Now, me, I personally liked it. I thought sonically it was more advanced. It was like a stop. It was like a notch above Wu-Tang Forever. And we're talking sonically. We're not really talking quality. We're talking about sonically. But we got to look at it like this. But he became too weird. All that shit he was doing. All that was kind of weird. And a lot of people, it kind of, turned people off. But a lot of that is not even RZA's fault. It's really not, for the most part, because you got to take under consideration that a lot of RZA's best work was lost in that flood. There's a lot of dope beats he had cooked up, but that was lost in that flood. That was one of the most tragic days of hip-hop because from what I heard, Method Man's album was in there. The Real to Cal album was in there. Expect the Deck's Real solo album was in there. There was stuff from the Cuban Links that was left in there. That's why when you listen to even, I think, to Cal, a lot of those beats sounded real like dungy. But that was one of the main things that caused the Wu-Tang decline. And then you had the sample laws. The sample law where, it hurt a lot of producers. Why you think you didn't hear much from guys like Prince Paul? Or you didn't hear much from the Bomb Squad? Because by the late 90s, the Bomb Squad was out of here, man. Because their whole style was based off sample base. So, you look at those albums, they were looked upon as disappointments. And then it was on Ghostface. He was next in line to release a project. To put the brand on his back. And I'm going to take y'all back, man. I remember when I heard Cobra Clutch and Apollo Kids, the DJ was like, new Ghostface. And I was like, oh shit, new Ghost? They played Cobra Clutch and then Apollo Kids, and I was like, yo, this is what Wu-Tang needs. To compete while here with Rockefellers and the Rockefellers and the Rough Riders and all them. This is the type of stuff that they need to put out. So then you also had RZA. He was on the cover on The Source. That told me right there that he was executive producing. Then you had Ghost. He had the charisma. He knew how to make hit songs. He knew how to make fly music for the ladies. So we knew we was in for something special. So The album dropped in February 2000 that year, and it resurrected the Wu brand. Supreme Clientele was possibly one of the best top 5 releases of the year 2000. Ghost went on a far more level in terms of MCing and basically took the brand on his back and resurged the camp to where it gave them enough confidence to come back later on that year and drop the W, which I did a video about. So Ghostface did save Wu-Tang for that period because those releases was not hitting at all. And he deserves a lot of respect for that. So that's what I wanted to talk about. So, enjoy your turkey day. This is King Eric signing out. Subscribe, hit the like button for me. Holla.